So, getting back to a woman who has a man, right? Now, I noticed, like I said, some of them won't even look at me twice, right? And I know they gotta see me as I see them. It's called line of sight, right? They flat out ignore me like I'm not even sitting in the car half the time, right? And I don't know about your field of vision, but mine's pretty much anything in front of me I see, right? Even if it's someone in the car, right? I notice things like that, right? But again, right? I know. You don't really talk to someone, right? Unless you know them, right? Or want to get to know them, right? Right. Most women seem standoffish that way towards me too, right? They don't even say hi, right? So I don't even get mixed signals with them, right? I guess, right? That's what I keep telling you about. Maribel, Daphne, even Sheena had her friend, and they were both at the beach, right? And I did one thing with one girl, which was the paddle boat, and one thing with Sheena, which was, we started talking, and the other girl went back to the ship and left us alone, right? And we started making out and stuff like that, right? I thought so, right? Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not sure how long we were there, but it's at least a couple hours, you know what I mean, right? And then we go back towards the ship because I'm not on restricted liberty, but we still got to work tomorrow. So we're at least on the ship between 10 and 11, right? And you still have a certain time you got to be in, even if you're on the tour or on the ship, right? And that can be at least between 12 to 1, right? Depending. Now, again, right, the next day we both get off work at around 4. We, of course, get dressed to go out. She brings like almost a blanket for a picnic, right? I know, right. We go walking around the town, right? We, go to the park, like I said, however long that took. Say between 5 and 6, we're in the park. And then after we do this little bit of making out and sex, right, we go down to get something to eat, right? We get something to eat, and it's just hanging out, talking, and I'm singing to her different love songs, right? That's what I remember, right? And I'm thinking we're hitting it off real good, right? And so we take a cab back, and I promise to never leave her and stuff like that, right? So that's why I get confused when all of a sudden, after writing her for a little bit, everything turns upside down, right? It goes sour that quick. Within a month. Now, I don't know what to tell the doctors at the VA, right? I don't know what she even told them, right? So I probably didn't even say what happened, right? Because I don't know what's going on, right? I don't know what they need to hear, right? I don't even know what Sheena told them because she's the one suddenly acting weird about what we did that day, right? And I have to figure out what I did wrong, right? Yeah, that's right. Damn, right? But from my perspective, everything went great, right? So, she had duty the next day, but I got off and still was able to see her on the ship, right? And we hung out again until, right, it was time to go, right? Now, I didn't expect to have sex with her on the ship, you know that, okay? But we did the day before, you know? Like I said, as a continuation from the night before, where I was trying to do oral on you, right? You were at least open to the oral. Was I reading you right there, right? Well, you also need to tell me from that point on how far I can go with you. Because if you don't tell me how far I can go, males will take liberty with you and try to go all right. Right? So, if it seems to be going good for them. Right? Now, you're not on planet right, stupidity where you don't have to tell someone you're waiting for marriage or not, right? I don't know if you ever heard the song by Georgia Satellites, but it's talking about no huggy, no kissy till she even gets a wedding ring, right? Now, you and I were making out the night before, and at least I tried to do oral on you in front of the ship, right? Well, right. You don't think I'm trying to go all the way with you? Right? I am. And what I'm waiting for is you to either say, hey, that's enough, right? Stop, right? Or you to let me go all the way, right? See, it's not like I was trying to make out with you. Now, part of the line is the song, and this is why the girl, if being religious even, alright, some girls know not to even let you kiss them, right? She says, no huggy, no kissy, till I get a wedding ring, right? I mean, right? Now, the thing is, though, some girls, alright, do that, right? But guess what? Some girls don't, right? Some girls will kiss you before marriage. Some girls will have sex with you before marriage. Right? That depends on the girl, right? But you can't force it either. It's up to her, right? Now, none of the women I was with before Sheena or after Sheena didn't seem to know that I at least wanted sex with him. Sheena seems to be the exception to that rule too, right? That's what I mean, right? Now, the reason I'm trying to joke around about it is because, like I'm trying to tell her, you didn't even tell me you were waiting for marriage, right? Before we went off together, right? You didn't mention none of that. Now, you did mention you were a Pentecostal churchgoer, but what does that mean to me, right? So was my pastor, right? And he was wanting to jerk off with young men. Okay? Not that we go around telling people that. You know, I don't know what's going on after that, right? If my pastor, though, is acting like he wants to jerk off with young men, right? You don't say nothing about it, but you don't know what to do about it, but all you know is you don't do that. Right. Yourself. You were taught to handle your own business, usually in private, right? Or you hump your bed, right? Like it's a woman, right? And you're doing the humping, not someone humping you. You're not putting your finger up your butt. Or again, masturbating to someone, right? You don't do things to simulate someone's having sex with you either, right? Usually either. And if you do simulate anything, it's going to be you on top of a girl, right? Not a dude, then. That's called doing someone too, right? My friend Ricky said he walked in on the dude who was humping his pillow, right? It was either his younger brother or someone he knew, right? Younger brother, right? And he was doing someone in the bedroom, right? And he walked in on him, right? And caught him doing somebody, right? Now, when you're doing somebody, though, you're on top of the bed with the pillow pretending it's the girl, right? Unless you're doing a guy, I don't know, right? You might could do that too, right? If you're into men, right? But I'm not, so I typically think of women, right? Now, if I see a hot-looking Asiatic kind of looking woman, either tanned or, right, not tanned, right, that tends to be what I think of, right? Though I saw a cute little blonde And again, women of different stature. I seen a nice looking African girl going into the Walmart, right? Who looked damn hot, right? Even though she just had on a pair of sweatpants, right? And basically a jogging suit or something. But again, right? All I know is she's fine, but I didn't do that with her, right? And I saw her come in and leave, and that's it. That's all I remember, right? Now, was I very attractive to her? Yeah. But I don't remember even talking to her, right? Either way. But what I felt like is she wouldn't even look at me, so I just didn't push it, right? And that's all I remember happening too, right? Now, she was a little bit smaller than, say, Serena Williams, right? But she was still, and even, this is no real thing that Serena Williams either, right? I don't know her either. But I don't think she's unattractive, though, a little big for a woman, right? But Venus is herself is a little more petite, right? Now, technically, I might would prefer Venus over Serena in a way, but either way, right? I don't have a choice with either girl either, right? right. So I'm letting them know I know that. I'm not even going to make a move on you. You're alright. You're alright. Too. That's what I mean about even Kim Kardashian West. Unless she comes up to Georgia for some strange reason. I don't even know if she would do that, right? Nor Courtney, right? Nor any of the sisters, really, right? Now, for instance, there was a brothel in South Carolina, right? They're talking about today on the news, right? But see, I don't pay for sex. Right? I only pay for a massage. I don't try to do sex. I don't have to have sex just because I'm getting an erotic massage. Nor do I even want a happy ending. Nope. I don't know. But anyway, well, right. Now, my actual memory is the girls walking towards the Walmart. And I'm just looking at her, right? Not saying anything. Just sitting in the car and I let her walk on by, right? Like Dionne Warwick song, right? Walk on by, right? I don't say nothing either right now. Right. Now, in the restaurant, in the strip mall in front of the theaters, the Royal Cinemas, right? Usually, okay, I would eat at the Asian River Buffet, right? Well, like I said, two of the girls, Frederica and Tina, look attractive, but I only told Frederica I was looking for a girlfriend, right? But only if they asked me or I asked them, and we went into again bathroom, male or female, could we have done something, right? And if we did, I don't recall that part of being in the restaurant, right? But unless, again, right, they remember, and for some reason I don't, what would be the reason, right? Someone tried to erase my ass, right? And my memory of being with either girl, right? Now, I think I'm eating certain foods that in the store would take at least an hour to eat. But if it's taking less than an hour and me and the girl are going into the restaurant and she invites me into the bathroom with her, I would go, right? Too. But I don't recall that part, just eating the food again, for example, right? Now, that was fine until I lost an hour in the nail salon, right? And like I told you, this ain't you, and you're not talking for her unless you're the dad, right? And you're lying for her. And I know it. And she has rights of freedom to marry who she wants to marry too, right? You can't make her marry who you want to marry her to her anymore. She has choices, right? She also has liberty in America to marry who she wants to marry, even if it's not me, right? I know I would tell him that too.